Yeah, but y'all down that's like PD hoes rise, and they rise again. From the front line to leading mates and friends. Oh, this is your season, time to take a stand. Hey, hero makers, legends spreading across the land.
It's your roof from Tassie, bouncing like a kid at a Bunning sausage sizzle on a Saturday morn. Season 3's lit, laptop lifestyle, that show Hero Makers. Season is born from AI funnels to social selling grit. Now it's hero making time. Strap in, this is it, yo. I've hopped Tokyo's back streets, cop the LA glow, bringing yarns from the road, mate. Watch the wisdom flow from the kitchen bench, hustle to the big global stage. We're handing you the keys, now it's time to turn the page.
Watch you heroes rise, and they rise again. From the front line to leading mates and friends. Oh, this is your season, time to take a stand. Hero makers, been spreading across the land.
I'm the pumped up platypus from Sunny Q, way more bounce than a kid who spotted the ice cream van. You see, two Wizzy dads, mate, bringing boom source seed, helping legends step up, take the driver's seat. We're not just here to yab a raw, spin ya a line. We're handing you the mic so your voice can shine. From Tassie to Tokyo, Goldie to Perth, hero makers worldwide, lifting leaders of worth. Jeff Rules got the coffee double shot, mate, I'm wide. They platypus at the pool party, still floating our tide. Jeff from barbecues to boardrooms, we bring the yarns and the tools, helping legends lead strong and break all the rules.
See heroes rise, and they rise again. From the front line to leading mates and friends. And this is your season, time to take a stand. Hero makers, legends spreading across the land.
Grab your brew, your notepad, and your crew. It's the laptop lifestyle dad show. Hero Maker season, bringing heroes out of you.
Patty the Roo, Platypus bringing the tricks.
Hero Makers podcast, your daily boom source fix.
And they rise again. From the front line to leading mates and friends. Oh, this is your season, time to take a stand. Hero makers, legends spreading across the land. Heroes rise, then they rise again. From the front line to leading mates and friends. Oh, this is your season, time to take a stand. Hero makers, legends spreading across the land.
All right. You gotta love that. Hero makers spreading across the land. All right, guys. Well, we're going to talk about AI music videos. We're going to geek out together. Hey, let us know where you're tuning in from around the globe. For those of you who don't know, who's this random Aussie that's just showed up on your screen? It's Jeff Ross here, your caffeinated kangaroo bouncing into your screen. And so we've been geeking out on our 30-day content marketing sprint with our inner circle, learning how to do all things AI content marketing. And thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate you. Huge shout out to Daniel. So we've been playing around with AI music videos. And I can't make the claim because I need to do some research, but I think I might be, and David and I might be, some of the first to actually bring in this whole concept with AI music videos. So we're looking, g'day Ryan, g'day mate, yeah, the man, the myth, the legend, he's here. We're getting into this space of teaching people how to create content with heart, right? It's AI plus our heart equals our superpower, right? And I want to give you a bit of a sneak peek of what we're doing in this content marketing mastery program. And what makes us unique here is the voice framework that we've trademarked here. It's an acronym, right? So this is about bringing heart and depth and purpose to your brand, creating a magnetic brand, creating something that's unique in that space. G'day, Bruno, Stacey, it's great to see you on the call. And it's bringing that fun piece, right? You know, voice is an acronym, so it stands for V for values, V for vision, V for, getting that space on the direction that we're heading in. Thank you, Ryan, for all your support. And O is here for getting clarity on our origin story. Actually, I'll come back to story in a second because I'm going to be hosting the Storyteller Summit with the Los Angeles Tribune, and I'm looking for speakers to come join us on that. If you've got a hero's journey story, reach out to us. We'd love to interview in that space and share your wisdom and the lessons and help you to teach in that space as well. We hosted the AI and Business Summit there, a few weeks back now. We had a huge hit. Now we're moving on to the Storyteller Summit. Yeah, I love that, Brian. V for viral, right? But it starts with the heart piece. When you get the heart piece and you get the connection piece, then you go viral from there, yeah? And that's how we get that real viral impact. This is how we cut through the noise and raise ourselves above the crowd. So O is for origin story, and then we've got I. I is for influence. I is for who are you talking to? Getting clear on that space, right? Because as John Maxwell says, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. And so influence, what is it? Well, influence is trust. Influence is servant-hearted leadership. So it's understanding who it is you're talking to, your ideal clients, and so you can go through and be an influence to them, right? And build that trust with them. And then we've got C. C is for, g'day, Robin. C is for clarity. C is for connection. C is that heart piece of this conversation. And then we have E. E is for energy. E is for expression, right? So if you're bold, loud, funny, bold, and you're the life of the party, be you. Be authentic in your energy and the way that you show up, right? Now, I like to look at modeling other really iconic Australians, right? I love Steve Irwin, but I can't imitate Steve Irwin, but I can be a little bit more energetic like Steve Irwin, right? So when I was at school, I was severely bullied as a kid at school. I didn't know how to really be sociable, and I was probably one of the most social awkward people that you've ever met in your life. I've had to learn how to come out of my shell. I've had to learn how to express myself and bring in that energy. I've had to learn how to lose the attachment on that conversation. And if I can do it, a high school dropout who is working on the land, in that space, you can do it too, right? It's about bringing that confidence piece in that space. And this is that voice framework that helps us to bring in the heart of this conversation. So, right, we've just been going through this 30-day content marketing mastery program, teaching people how to bring their heart and create a magnetic brand that's attractive, leveraging tools like AI. And so when I can go and put that music video together, I start with the end in mind, right? And so we've got the brand elements there with the expression piece. For us, it's the caffeinated kangaroo and the pumped up platypus at a pool party. So we're very clear on our characters of the story, right? And so we're using AI now to just bring life to those characters and to those mascots that help us to go along the way. Now, I want to give you a sneak peek of what we're doing to help you to pull this together. Now, I'm not going to give you the full kit and caboodle right now because, hey, you want that, you got to come pay for it. I've got a really good deal for you if you stick around. I'm going to give you a 24-hour coupon code to be able to, sweeten the pot here for you. And this deal is only going to be for the next 24 hours. But let me just give you a bit of a sneak peek here and show you what's possible in this space when we get this right. So I'm going to go to a couple of different tools here in this space. Let me just share my screen with you. And I believe if I share the entire screen, it's not going to have the sound, so I might have to come back and forth. But let me just play around here with StreamYard, and we'll get this right. All right, so you can see my screen here now. It looks a bit funky. This is our website, laptoplice.dads.com. You can come check us out here. But what I want to take you to is Suno. So Suno is an AI tool out there. There's free versions. You can pay for it. I'm using the paid version here. So I've used ChatGPT to come up with the lyrics of the song, right? I've just played with you, right? So we've got the lyrics here and the song's playing along. So now I've got the song right. I'm going to use a video editing tool. And in this case, I've used Final Cut Pro to bring it all together, right? So you can see here we've got our music lyrics down below, just making sure that you guys can see my screen okay. I believe you can. And then you can see here that I've got the scenes. Now, I've used ChatGPT to help me to describe the scenes. And then I've used Google Flow to bring the scenes together. And now I've just started stacking this together. And then I've got my watermark here. And then I've got a bit of a call to action banner here and all that sort of thing. And it's pulled it all together. right? So then that's how we can use video editing tools. So this is tool stacking, right? So just to give you a bit of a sneak peek there of what's possible, this is using ChatGPT, it's using Suno, and I say we're going to use ChatGPT. We've got a custom GPT that we've built out to get the scenes right and the character, consistency with the characters following through, because that's pretty tricky. And so we're teaching all of this in our 30-day content marketing mastery, and we're giving you access to all the custom GP tools as part of this program. And so we're using Suno. We're using custom GPT to create the scenes and using Google Flow, right? So if I just share this screen here with you, let's go to this one here, and we'll go over to Google Flow. Let me see if I can find Flow. Here we go. So here we go. Here's Flow here, and it's bringing the scenes. Now, it's really interesting getting this platypus character to stay consistent throughout it all. Hey, check this out. Like, this is a really big balls up, a big blooper. But check this out, right? So I use an image of the last scene to bring it in.
Hero Makers Podcast, your daily boom sauce fix.
I don't know what's going on there. And so you got a couple of weird, wacky bloopers here. Let's finding the right one, right? Kangaroo or a platypus now.
Hero Makers Podcast, your daily boom sauce.
So I have a bit of a play here to get the right scenes. And so I use Flow to be able to...
It's the Laptop Lifestyle Dad Show, Hero Maker season, bringing the heroes out of you.
Now that's a scene there that I used in the video clip. And I take away the background and I use the backing track there for the music lyrics. So, look, guys, if you're clever enough and techie savvy enough, you can probably work this out for yourself with me just sort of pointing you in the right direction here, showing you what is possible. Look, it took me probably around about 3 to 2.5 hours to create that music video. And so doing that even 12 months ago, 5 years ago, it would have taken me a lot longer than that, or I would have had to pay someone probably thousands of dollars to create that same sort of quality of video. The fact that I could do it myself with a few different tools, stacking the tools here, using Suno, using GPT, using Final Cut Pro for the video editing tool, using Flow, using Canva for some of the images stuff there, and just pull it all together is pretty phenomenal. Like, if you ask me. And the fact that we can be so creative now, I really feel like AI is helping us to move humanity in a renaissance age. I really do. I'm one of the few here in this space that believe that the future is very, very bright when it comes to the whole AI conversation. Yes, I understand that it's going to take jobs away and it's transforming the world as we know it. But guess what? So did the internet. So did the tractor. So did just about every piece of technology that we have, right? So I choose to be optimistic here in this space. But what it's done for me, right, is it's helped me to become a better communicator. It's helped me to be really creative in that space and unlock that creative energy. And it's helped me to be able to be a better coach and a better mentor and just a better everything. Some of the things that I used to do before AI, well, I go far as saying that AI saved my marriage. It really, really did. Because even I was to write a long form piece of content, I want you to paint the scene. I'm working from home. I'm dyslexic. My grammar's atrocious. My spelling is even worse. So I'm a content marketer, having those crutches to lean on, those excuses, if you will. And what I used to do was I'd write out my thoughts and then I'd get my beautiful wife to proof it, edit before I publish it. Now, Sarah at this time is a massage therapist. She's massaging 6-7 people a day, tired, coming home. And then, we're having dinner, looking after the kids. And then I'm bombarding her to get this stuff done so I can support the family, on this side of the conversation, because I was too embarrassed to publish anything as it was. And, so when we argument after that, because I'd be getting impatient, and I go far as saying that AI saved my marriage, because now I no longer have to rely on Sarah to do it. I rely on ChatGPT to do it, and I can do it a lot faster. And it's unlocked that, or unleashed that power in me. And it's no wonder I can post 10 times a day. I've got something to say, y'all. So now I've got the tools to be able to delegate and be empowered and equipped and go serve at this full capacity. And so I love the face that we can do now with AI images, AI video, AI content. But it really is, it's AI plus our heart equals our superpower. One thing that I believe AI will never replace is that heart piece, is that personal brand piece. And I would go far as saying it's more important today than ever to have a unique magnetic brand that's attractive, that rises above the noise. Because with AI does come a lot more noise because people are unlocked just that way. But it's for me, it's bringing that 16 years of marketing experience to the table. That's that partnership conversation. And there are a lot of people using AI in very creative ways. This is just one of them. So, guys, the offer that I have for you today here is to come along and join our inner circle. Come along and join our content marketing mastery program here. Let me walk you through it. So I'll give you the link here in the pages here. Let me just drop that in now into the Facebook post. If you're watching YouTube or LinkedIn, I'll grab the link to you later. But if you want to, you can always reach out to me and grab that link, right? So here it is in the comments for you. But this is our Discover Your Voice, content marketing mastery. So go ahead, check it all out. Normally we're selling this for $497, right? And you can get access to this 30-day course. It's self-paced. We're about probably day 20 into production of building this out, right? So we had a really awesome entry-level offer, early bird special when we launched this. And what I'm going to give you is access to that early bird special for 24 hours for the next day. So instead of it being $497 to get access to this program, going through 30 days, we start the first 7 days on the voice framework, doing a deep dive on that. But then we go into AI imagery, and then we go into AI scheduling and content pillars and getting into the video space here and whatnot. So you can come along here and I'll give you a discount today for 24 hours only, right? So all you got to do is just get started, put your details in, and then you got to enter this Cubo code in, right? So you put your details in here. It's normally $497. You enter this coupon code, so 24 deal. So 24 deal, hit apply, and I'm going to give you a $298 saving. Now, that's only available for the next 24 hours, and you'll be able to jump into this program and get it for $199. What are you getting? You're getting access to the sprint to do it at your own pace. We're going to have actually weekly masterclasses on top of that to help the conversation keep going. You'll get access to our sort of done-for-you coaching. Dave's gone ahead and built out all of these custom AI GPTs to support the conversation, to help you to speed it up and empower you to run a lot faster. Just ask a few of our students that have gone through the program. They're absolutely in love. But what I love about it as the facilitator here in this space is it's helping to unlock people's voice. We've got Daryl Simmons, who's been in this space for a little while now. He's been able to create the Wombats, his version of the caffeinated kangaroo. But what's beautiful about it is he now has a vocabulary. He now has a purpose. He now has a direction to go build his online business moving forward. See, this is not about network marketing, affiliate marketing. They're just products on our shelf. They're just vehicles that we people to use to choose to go and facilitate this conversation. And just a lot of people are in this space, trying to make ends meet, trying to make every opportunity work for them and realize why it's not and get frustrated with it. Well, it's this conversation we all need to have to find our voice, to elevate our voice, to leverage our voice and be empowered in that space. And that's why we do what we do. See, people don't buy what you do or how you do it. They buy why you do it. And that's what we are part of our coaching is we teach you how to dive into your why and why people would want to work with you in that space. And so as a coach and mentor, I absolutely love this and breathe this life. I'm in the trenches with you, experimenting like this AI videos. And all we do is just teach it to people who are doing this with you and supporting you on this journey. See, I really believe with AI and the way it's coming now, knowledge itself is actually worthless. It's worth $0. So what are you paying for? Well, you're paying for experience. You're paying for wisdom. But really what you are paying for is you're paying for community, that safe space where you can go and experiment and fail forward fast and know that you've got mentors and coaches in your corner to guide you up the mountain. That's what you're paying for. I think this is pennies on the dollar. This is a no-brainer conversation for just $199, like less than a cup of coffee a day for a month. You could get empowered and go and build a personal brand. Like, this is brilliant, yeah? So what are you waiting for? Jump on that offer. Don't hold back. It's only available for the next 24 hours. And whilst I'm here, we'll give the Storyteller Summit a plug. So I'm working with Michael Silvers from the Los Angeles Tribune, and we're about to launch the Storyteller Summit. So we're looking for a couple more speakers involved in that conversation. Essentially, what we want to do is share the hero's journey story of their life, help them to get from Sucksville to Awesome Town and whatever that looked like. But more importantly, it's about the wisdom, it's about the lessons, and it's about that space that we could help to facilitate these type of conversations. Because stories are where people really, truly connect, right? And we got that influence built off of that connection. So I want to create a bit of a summit around storytelling, and even better, probably story selling. Because facts tell, stories compel. And that's where we get people to follow us and take action in that space. So one of the things I've learned to master is storytelling. And it's been a beautiful skill. And I want to share some of the wisdom and lessons from other experts and myself, and be able to support you on your journey, on your hero maker's journey. Yeah. So welcome to the Laptop Lifestyle Dad Show. We're going to be doing more lives like this. And really, to be honest, I'll be completely transparent. It gives me space to be able to add value to your lives, but also to entertain, inform, and educate, to build a connection with you, yeah? Because I know when we can build a connection with each other and we can build a relationship, we can go move mountains together, and we can go a lot further together. So I love this life. I live this life. I really look forward to our next one. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next yet. I haven't got any plan to it. I'm just showing up, being present, serving, and leading by example, yeah? So I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. We'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. And whilst you're here, make sure you grab on that deal, 24 hours only, and you'll be able to come and join us on our Content Marketing Mastery Sprint. Now, I highly recommend that you do that. It's an amazing opportunity to get access to that, and also to get into our inner circle and get started on your journey. If you want a conversation, you want to explore that, reach out. We'll have a chat. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Stay caffeinated, stay legendary, and we'll see you on the next one.